Alright, we're back. We are going to keep going. Just kind of full disclosure. When I recorded the first act, I was doing everything very blind. And what I've done since then, I kind of recorded it in a fairly big batch because I was ill at the time. Um, so now what I've done, I'm just going to turn on a couple things here, is I've actually beat the game. In what the reason I came back to this and I thought I wanted to keep going with this series is I really do like this quite a bit, but I didn't want to keep going on the same guy we had because I realized after the fact just all the little things you learn when you beat the game. So the playstyle might change a little bit just because I'm a little bit more aware of what's going on, but basically the guy that we have right now, he's not Conan, he's Max. He's literally the same type of character though. He is an occultist shaman. The only reason we're not playing on Conan is in the process of beating the game on another character called Elvira, who is really fun, and maybe I'll show off. She's a completely different class, kind of spec. She started getting loot, and I realized you can transfer stuff fairly easily. Item-wise, I knew that was a component, but I never really had explored it because I didn't really quite get it. So I'll show you what's going on in my inventory here. So he has a couple things, like for later down the road, which is going to be helpful, which is a little different. They're not game-breaking, they're not legendaries or anything like that. Some of these are nice, but they're really far away. Like, we're level 21 right now, and these are like level 40 items. The other thing I did is, you'll notice this tab here, Item Transfer. These are all the components, and the reason I did this is instead of storing it on one character, I realized after the fact there are shrines you find in the world, and they require certain components, or it's just easier to share stuff for crafting later on. I realized when I was playing the first act, what I thought was crafting was in fact not crafting. I will show off kind of where this guy's at, but here's our crafter. He's actually Duncan. He's an arcane blacksmith. I don't know what I thought. I don't know what I was thinking when I thought we had a crafter. I think it was the apprentice. I misunderstood what was going on with the whole salvage thing. So I'll talk about those things as we go, but I thought what we do, just kind of jump back into the game and keep going, is say, hey, we changed the setting to veteran. So the game's a little harder. We're actually right at where we left off with Conan. We're the same spec. That's pretty much it. The only difference is, I mean, we have the apprentice. She's right here. Ooh, she's not a crafter. And the only thing it's really, I think, different, visually speaking, is we do actually have a true blacksmith who, just to sort of show you where you can kind of unlock blacksmith, it's actually up here in the Burrwitch Outskirts. You see this little rift right here? That was marked on our map as a question mark, so I had just previously gone with Conan and with Max, who's this guy right here, to this, and there's a little quest line related to a blacksmith. It's right here. So anyways, what I thought we would do, since we're kind of in the same place where we left off, is I wanted to show off East Marsh. It's way up here, and I don't know if we ran into this, but there's actually a bridge that's out up there, similar to the quest that we have. So what we're gonna do is we have a little bit of money, and I think we have 28 scrap. So we're gonna kind of progress the main quest line, but I thought for this episode what we would do is actually go up to the East Marsh and just explore that a little bit before we keep going on. Oop, the bridge is still out. Derp, derp. So let's fix this. So it needs 6 scrap and 3,000 iron bits, which we certainly have. Okay, so that'll let us keep going, and the quest basically now turns to kill Edmund Shanks Doyle, which we'll certainly try to do soon. But let's go up to the East Marsh. I'm trying to think how to get there. The Warden Cellar. Here's the village. Yeah, let's go here. Burrwitch Village Rift. And I haven't played this in a couple of days, so if I'm a little clumsy. Whoa, we're already fighting. So I might be a little bit clumsy, but generally speaking, we're pretty much unkillable at this point, it feels like. Alright. Let's see. What I'm trying to do is get down here. I think there's a bridge. Yeah, there's a bridge that's out. have a little pause there. Sorry, I might be a little stuttery. So this bridge that's out here needs one dynamite to clear. Oh, we don't have enough resources. Okay. That's okay. We'll come back. I forgot about that. I just kind of wanted to go down there because there's some cool stuff to fight, some bosses, but clearly we can't. So we'll just have to keep that in mind. When we get a dynamite, we can go do that. But off we go. I think what I'm going to do with this guy is, depending on how well our gear goes, I feel pretty strong. Like, I'm not really sure we actually need the pad. I guess it's kind of nice to have it, just horny thorny, we'll call him. But we'll get to the main quest here. I probably won't go quite as slow. I've started to realize, like, literally how strong this guy is. Who is this? This is a named guy, looks like. Alright, plenty of scrap. I probably won't take so long picking up stuff. I have a little bit better sense of what the gear type is that I'm looking for. I really want to do vitality damage with this guy. Whack, whack, whack. Still have our totem. We do have this thing here. It's called the Sigil of Consumption. I can't remember if we had that on Conan or not. The reason that's important is it actually gives us a fair amount of regen. See, I can literally stand there and tank these guys. It's ridiculous. Oop, that guy's pretty strong. There's dynamite, actually. You know, we'll do let's talk to Edmund real quick. Says, you'll pay for this. Darius wants his prison, and when he finds out what you've done, you'll wish I shanked you dead. Okay. See a bitch. Alright, so it wants us to report back to Mornay, which we'll do right now. We're just gonna make a rift and go back. Actually, you know what? Let's go look at the rest of his base real quick. Like this area, it's kind of old westy. Let's see. Oh, it does have a chest. Excellent. Something of rune. Physical, vitality resistance, reduction in. Could be pretty good. Something of the flame. Kind of nice having the pet because he's kind of do your looting while he's cleaning up. There's another chest. Sorry if I'm a little flimmy. I just got done running and yuck. Alright, I think there's maybe a little, yeah, there's a couple more guys over here. I think with the sigil, you got to be fairly close when you use it, like pretty much on top of these guys. I'm gonna throw the totem in there. I'm still a little surprised we stumbled. We literally just kind of fell into this build when we started. I didn't realize how strong it is, especially if I show off the other character who I beat the game with. She's very, how do I describe this? She's much more like an assassin. She does this dash ability, and then she uses occultist abilities called Drug's Evil Eye, which is kind of a poison grenade, I guess you would call it that. So she dives in, does a massive amount of AoE damage, and pretty much has to run away because otherwise she just gets destroyed. So we're going to sell real quick while we're here. I don't probably need to hold on to any of this stuff. Let's see, physique. Nah. What I thought was going to be good, probably not so good. Yeah, there we go. Alright, we'll put the dynamite over there because we'll actually use it, and I'll hold on to these components. Alright, let's go talk to Mornay real quick. If I remember correctly, the reason Mornay is, he kind of wants us to go out here because of his lost partner or whatever. It says, I killed the man in charge by the name of Shanks. Well, we actually didn't. We kind of just left him laying there.
I like that. We'll need more of that for what's coming next.
Alright, what's our next target?
Darius Cromley. Last I've seen his face, they almost hung him for a double homicide. The warden intervened at the last minute in favor of a life sentence in Devil's Crossing. Seems there were ulterior motives after all. Darius Cronley is the devil-made manifest, devious and manipulative with a penchant for sin of every kind. He's the one running this gang, and he's the one we need to go after next.
Alright, so if you were watching the series earlier, I don't know why I just remember this, but Darius actually came up in one of the lore text piece that we actually found in the Warden's area. They were actively looking for him. They were like trying to recruit him being like the Aethers. They were trying to get a hold of him.
We have to hit them hard and fast, leave no room for a counterstrike. I've only seen a portion of their operations in the region, but they are really entrenched on the Four Hills in Old Arkovia. Shanks surely wasn't Darius's only lieutenant, so I suggest you find the rest and kill them. We don't want one of them taking over after Darius is dealt with. I don't have any names for you, but they will probably have equally clever prison names as our dead friend Shanks. But to really end this, you need to cut off the head of this operation, Darius Cronley. If what I hear is true, you will find him hiding out in the mines underneath the Four Hills. Lastly, my scouting partner Elsa must still be out there with them. If I venture to guess, Cronley has her in his clutches. Save her from that brute. I hear you are quite capable, so don't let me down. When you find yourself out there, I recommend you seek out a man by the name Quaid. He and his group forsook the peaceful ways of the Rovers in favor of fighting back against the outlaws. And I'm glad they did. It was Quaid's people that pulled me from the jaws of death.
Alright. So we need to go kill Darius. I don't think we can use this yet. Yeah, we don't have enough. We still don't have enough rep. These folks are Devil's Crossing rep. We don't have enough rep yet, so I think what we'll do is we will actually try, now that we have dynamite, we'll go back up here. And the reason I'm kind of pushing this is not only because there's bosses, but there is a shrine up here, and I really would like to get that because it, I think one of the other things I learned about beating the game is that you really, shrine points are fairly powerful, like especially if you get new skills on top of it. Like right now I believe we have in our devotion tree we have Bat Dance. We actually have Twin Fangs, which is fairly strong. So the more points we can get, the better. So that's kind of what our objective is going to be. So we're going to blow that up. So it needs 10 scrap and 8,000 iron bits. I'm pretty confident we have that. It's a pretty big investment, but it's worth it. Alright. Let's see what we find here. We'll just kind of hang to the... Alright, so trolls, that's a big thing. They hit really hard, and they're level 35, 36, whoa! We are nowhere close. I guess this just shows the strength of our build. We're fighting stuff that's 14 levels higher than we are. So... And this is on veteran. So this could be... We're going to do a lot of kiting. Alright. Alright. So if I do a lot of running, it's the reason why is just because I don't want to get hit by these guys. Obviously, these guys are just monsters. Gosh, I can't believe we're able to hang with these guys. It's pretty incredible. We'll kind of watch our mana a little bit, but looks good. We're not barely been touched. Oh, can't go that way. Oh, I forgot we have like a thing that somehow spawns another little pet. I wonder what that is. I can't remember. Maybe it's a medal or an amulet or something. Wow, how are we not hitting this guy? Oh, we're missing a lot. Alright. We won't even be able to use the gear that we get out here. You know what? I'm going to put a rift here just in case we die, so we don't have to run so far. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Getting a little hoarded. Alright. Look at our life come up because of the sigil of consumption. It's incredible. Alright. Yeah, this build is very, very strong. Especially having played another character where she's so squishy. She would never be able to come in here. We would just have to walk away because she's just too soft. Alright. Thing of mending. Nope. Okay, Twin Fangs is leveled. Good. Love the ragdoll physics. I'm glad we kept our pet because I don't think we would be doing too well without him right now. Alright. These guys, goblins. There's a shaman, a witch doctor, in fact. Somebody's shooting in the background, trying to get over there. Oh boy. Try to focus on the shamans first. I think they can summon stuff. Okay. Ooh. Uh-oh. That was close. And what is he, level 37? God. Ridiculous. This is ridiculous. We should be getting destroyed. Right. Spell weaving, ether, vitality. Oh yeah, this is good. Better than the one we. Oh, that's not true. So the scepter we have has 37% vitality damage. But if you notice that the overall the DPS on it's a little bit better. 3% physique. You know what? Like, I think we're gonna try. Let's just try this real quick. Let's just see if this is a little bit better or not. Oh, it's level 24. We can't even use it. So we'll just put it over here. We'll just hold on to it. On we go. Never mind. Oh boy. A lot of poison here. That's not good. Just checking to make sure I didn't miss anything back there. Alright, die guys, please. Let's die. Oh, it's, I guess another thing I learned is we've been doing 8, it's like fairly even, like 1, 2, 2. I'm gonna put a lot more in physique, because if we go into elite and ultimate are the two other modes of this game where later on you can replay the campaign. And we're just going to put more in our totem right now. We're going to try to... I would like to get to Storm Totem, I think, because we can have this other thing that does lightning, which then we can actually convert it all to vitality damage, which would be amazing. So probably next thing we need to do is start actually going towards that. I'll probably stop here with that and just kind of pump a bunch more into Shaman. Does this go down? Yeah, it does. So with Elite and whatchamacallit, Ultimate, whoop, you just, everything hits harder and you need more life. And we really haven't focused on that too much, so it'd be good to do that. Oh, we just got froze. I think we're having too many problems with this guy. Yeah, he hit us once. So we're just going to focus a lot more. I think we're probably fine for cunning and spirit. We put a lot of points into it, so we'll probably switch over and just start really focusing on physique now, getting that all bumped up. Alright, just read this real quick. So it's Burrwitch's journal. Something powerful is coming from beyond. I have sensed its approach for some time now. But like a dream or some distant memory, the details were lost to me until now. But clawing its way through the veil, somewhere to the northeast of Burrwitch. Alright, so that would be kind of in the direction we're going, because the East Marsh, if we look at this in just a second, is northeast of Burrwitch, sorry. No doubt drawn here by the maelstrom of unworldly corruption. I dare say its nature eludes even me, but it's neither flesh nor spirit. I must discover what it is we are facing, and should the need arise, seal it away again behind the barrier between worlds. The Order need not concern itself with these matters quite yet. I must do this alone. Rubaruk. Alright, so so there's a guy of the Order with that name, Rubaruk. Alright, so we found that up here. I don't know if this was his body. Not quite sure what's going on there, but maybe we'll figure out later. So he says there's some basically big evil thing up here, which is kind of northeast of Burrwitch right here, so that's the East Marsh. Oop. Alright. This game is so pretty. Whoop! More dudes trying to backdoor us. Doing a lot of missing. These guys are like massively out-leveling us. Alright. I'm gonna put a rift down in a while, do that. I'm just doing that in case we die. What is this? Okay, this looks fairly evil. Alright, something the Bone Hunter. Good. Whoa, that's nasty. We're barely touching this guy. Okay. Even hurting this guy? Not really. Oh god, it's destroying us. Let's see here. I'm trying to just sort of line of sight him. Oop. Shoot, wrong direction. Oh, no, 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 no! Couldn't even hit my health pot fast enough, damn. Alright. You know what? That actually might be the first time we've died on camera. If this is something that was, I think it's 14 levels higher than us, if I remember right. That's not that bad. Alright, we'll go back. So this is veterans. I mean, things are... Okay, so where we're at, this was the point of kind of going up there, was you can see there's a little shrine with an axe through it. This thing we're fighting, there's a shrine up here. So if we get put... Whoa, he's back already. Hello. Oh my god. How am I dying so quickly? What did I eat? Did I get the totem? I can't even tell if I got the totem down. Oh god! Don't want to get hit by that. Oh, I just clicked on my tombstone. I don't know if you saw that. The little experience thing went up. Oh my god. Tank this thing for me. Let's hit a pot real quick. This is crazy. We absolutely should not be fighting this thing. Oh my god, he's ran out of mana. My guy an aggressive? Yeah, he is. million years. Whoa. Ooh, dude. Let's try to kite him a little bit. Right, get in there. Our pot's up here in a second. It is. This dude is a monster. Hey, we did it! Imbalanced? Maybe? Alright. Something in the spines, we don't care. Spell weaving vitality damage. This does a lot. Another one. Tons of vitality damage. Tons of DPS on it. And yeah, it's another one we'll probably hold on to. Oh, whew. Veteran mode. Welcome to it, boys. Okay, so we got a blue one-handed ranged. So we actually could use it. This is crazy. This is apothecary set, which has vitality damage, is physical stuff, but it also has vitality and vitality damage, a ton of percentage, and 14% of it's converted to. That's pretty good. I don't think we'd use a gun, but we'll hold on to it. Some shield, something. Other junk to sell. Is our guy dead? Oh my god, our dude is actually dead. Well, I shouldn't be shocked, like, come on. What we just fought, kind of ridiculous. Alright, so here, Mighty Rune Shrine. There's some stuff glittering over here, I'll go grab that. It's a cat, it's a hat. Oh, it has a bonus to Mordrigan's Pact, which is a thing we actually have. Yeah, that's really good too. We just need a lot more. How much, what's it want? It wants more spirit, so maybe next time what we'll do, well, you know what? Next time we level, we're going to put points in here, and this is going to give us some spirit. If we don't get enough out of it, yeah, we'll only get 3 spirit per point, so we'll get 9. We can fill out the rest with skill point stuff. So it wants a chipped claw. This is why I've been saving components on a shared character. So we go back, I'll show you again. I know I kind of talked about it earlier on in the episode, but the fact that I put all my components on my item transfer, this is kind of why, because when you run into shrines, you don't have to jump around to all your, well, if you have more than one tune, it's nice because then you have more components. And if you're just starting off, it's, well, you know, you could have everything on the same one, but it's a chipped claw, I think. They seem to be sorted alphabetically when you do these little item sorts here, auto sorts and stuff. There's a chipped claw. We need one of those. So if you actually press Control and click on it, you can choose how many you want. So, alright, we'll go back real quick. Get our devotion point. If you're liking this, don't want to give it away too much, but I am doing a multiplayer series with somebody I like casting with, and so that'll probably be showing up on the channel pretty soon. Okay, Death's Chill, it's an offhand. Does a cold damage, does vitality damage, offensive ability, which is really good. And energy regen bonus to pets, that's very, very good for us. So that's another thing we'll want to hold on to. We're just still too low level. So anyways, alright, let's use our point up. Let's remember here, we're doing vitality stuff here. Offensive ability. I'm trying to remember, life leech seems really good too. Physique, which is great. Life leech, that's great. Attack, damage converted to health. This seems like a really good... Let's see, when cornered, you are thrown into a ghoulish fever. So what's this do? It's a 6-second duration. It's a bunch of life leech. Well, I'll look around next time. We'll spend the point. we have one right now. We'll kind of pick a bigger, like Wendigo's mark. I think is something we're gonna want to go to. It's 25% chance on attack that we have a bunch of you look how much vitality damage there, and 40% of your attack damage is converted to health. That just seems broke, to be honest. But to get that, we're gonna need to have 4 whatever these red affinities are, chaos, which we don't have, and 6 of those. So, well, nonetheless, we'll sort it out next time. I mean, we're gonna have to get some into this blue to get into this, but I'll look around and sort out a path. There's some really great calculators. If I can remember, I will try to put in the description. There's great item databases. There's great sort of calculators to do devotion points and other things. Oh, there's a random sleeping guy over here. Hey, buddy. Thank you. Robbing the dead. Anyways, but we'll go back to town and more sleeping people. All these people sleeping up here. It's like a camping fiesta up here. What's this guy? Ooh, it's a troll. So I'm getting completely lost in the just sort of cherry picking people. We'll go back, and I think what we'll do next time is we'll get back on the main quest. But I wanted to come up here because East Marsh is kind of out of the way, and unless you run into that one bridge, it's kind of meh. I don't know if it'd be completely obvious to go up there or not. But there is a shrine, which is certainly worth the trip. So, anyways, I'll sell this stuff, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye-bye!